If you keep having the same dream, then you might want to decipher that dream. You might want to find out what the message is behind the dream. You see, I kept having this dream, right? Where I would be in this arcade and I would have a bag and I would leave it on something. I would leave the handles on like a hook or something. And I had like clothes in the bag or something. I had like valuables in the bag. And I would leave the bag, like I would leave it there and go to around the arcade, go like, there would be people I would know there, I'll be hanging out with people. And then every time, this dream, I had to dream multiple times. Every time I would try to go back and find my bag, the area where I left it, I remember the direction, but the area changes when I go to that direction. So it's like the bag's not there no more. The whole area where I left it in is not where it was before. And I would be trying to find my bag, but I would just keep going back in the same direction because I know I left it over there. So, dreams be weird sometimes. So, not every single dream is trying to give you a message. A lot of dreams be a mixture of different things that's going on in your head. Sometimes it's not like a straight message. So, at first I wouldn't think anything of it, but if you keep having that same dream going the same way, then there's something deeply rooted in your mind that you need to decipher. And some of y'all dreams be specific. Y'all dreams will tell y'all straight up. Some of us, we gotta go through a whole puzzle. We gotta decipher a whole puzzle, a whole mystery. But let me tell y'all what I figured out the dream was about. So the first part I already figured out. I already understood. All right, the arcade, right? This has something to do with distractions. It's so funny because I speak so much about distractions on here. But one thing I understand about the dream world is that whenever something is going on inside of a house or in your house or something like that, it has something to do with what's going on in your mind. So I kind of figured, all right, that's what when you're in your house. But if we're in a structure with games and I'm hanging out with friends, okay, there's something to do with me being distracted. So then I think about how I'm leaving things, right? I have my valuables that I'm leaving somewhere and I can't find. So I couldn't like put together on my own mind exactly what that meant, but I know it had to mean something. I'm in a place full of distractions and I keep leaving my things. And every time I try to go back where I left it, it's gone and I can't find it. Or not that it's gone, the place where I left it, the direction, it's not the same place. It's the arcade changed. So after further research, I find out that the bag is more so representative of, like, mind you, I told you I was leaving my things in the bag. And in a spiritual sense, what that symbolizes, soul tools, hidden talents, or your essence. So the arcade clearly means, I'm looking at it more like a warning, because I don't know about if y'all know about in numerology, finding out your life path tells you a lot about yourself. And my life path number is a number 5. One thing about our life path number, see, look, my soul urge number is number 9. My heart's desire number is number 9. That's more spiritual. That's more of an old soul energy. But my life path number, which I look at a little bit more of my human self, is more about freedom and pleasure and joy, just wanting to be free. And sometimes life path number 5 can have a problem with indulging in too much pleasure. So the arcade is clearly representing worldly distractions. It's almost as if spirit is warning me to not fall victim or not overindulge in worldly distractions. And the bag is me having my spiritual gifts, which I clearly am so invested in. And the fact that me leaving it somewhere, see, life itself isn't always fluid. It's always altering your path. It's always changing. So the area where I would leave the bag changing could be a great representative of, see, this can mean 2 things. This could just simply mean, okay, there are worldly distractions all around you. Don't lose sight of your spiritual gifts, leaving it to the side for the worldly distractions. But on top of that, the whole part about the arcade changing and me remembering where it was and going back and it not being there, that could also be telling me, depending on life and what stage I am in life, doing the same things or going the same route might not lead me to the same destination it would lead me before. That bag could easily be representative of the growth and the spiritual essence I've acquired on this path. But if you dive into the worldly distractions for a little bit and then you try to go back and think it's the same route you have to take to acquire the same spiritual essence or more, then maybe the path isn't always going to be the same.